Welcome back to Magic Gathering Strat. I'm Dan, and it's time for us to play some Two-Headed Giant. I'm gonna make a series of three decks for Two-Headed Giant, and I will name them after the psychographs of Magic. And this is the Timmy deck. Two-Headed Giant is very casual, and it's often frowned upon to be a spike, as you will see when I play the spike deck. This is a Timmy deck, so it will try to win with a giant creature. And the giant creature in question is a Magnivore. It has the Burning Wish engine, and Two-Headed Giant as such will change completely when the Power 9 are released on Magic Online. And I think that all of these decks will be obsolete at that point. But until then, I'm playing them for fun. You find that all the multiplayer games are now in the Just for Fun room. And I hope we can find a game here. So what you do is that you do the structure thing, and you find the Two-Headed Giants here. There is a Two-Headed Giant classic waiting for players. I call this deck Stitch in Time because I play Stitch in Time just because it's so fun, and people don't blame you for being a spike if you play Stitch in Time. But with Magnivore it's actually amazing, so it's quite a good card. I'm hoping this guy is really here and is really waiting for a game. I'm ready to jump onto another Two-Headed Giant if he is not. We now have three creatures. As I have the Burning Wish engine, my sideboard is 15 sorcerers. I do like to play first. Do I like to mulligan? No. Perhaps that was the wrong decision. I think I'm gonna go for Explosive Vegetation, but I'm gonna get myself Volcanic Island. When you play Two-Headed Giant Classic, it will be expensive. So, and you must you must be prepared for expensive cards, and the dual lands are just the beginning of it. Though I don't play that many. You see, people frown on combos, and I'm gonna ponder. So what I'm trying to do here is basically to just play lots and lots of sorceries, and then Magnivore. It is very confusing who is in your team, but Marine is in my team and Middle Mage is the bad guy. Oh, Deathrite Shaman, so good! Bought him at 3 ticks. I expect to sell him at 15 in a year. And this is the way you talk to your partner, often very confusing. Okay, I don't have any green mana, so I will preordain. And yeah, putting on top, playing Badlands, and I'm done. I have a lot of blue mana, so I usually have 2 blue mana here, but now I don't. And I'm gonna cast Stitch in Time next turn. Just if it works, it works. And it will often make me appear to be a total idiot, which is useful. This deck has a very high win percentage, but it doesn't have an outrageous win percentage as my spike deck has. And I am a spike. I have a little piece of Timmy in me, and I have no Johnny in me. So my Johnny deck will probably not even be a Johnny deck. But I hope you will count it as one. Timmy, want an extra turn? Hope my partner can do something useful. Desperate Shame, Underworld Connection. That's a card. I'm gonna steal the Bayo. Mystic Gate. That looks cool. I want that Bayou. And one of in all these three decks, one of the central cards is Blatant Thievery. It's just a very good card in Two-Headed Giant. Yeah, please die. Why is my... Oh, it's a swamp. There's an Urboy Heo. So I'm always choosing heads, and I lost the flip. Oh, that's a shame. So next turn I can ponder and wish. Being stuck at 3 land is not very common here. So what am I wishing for? Well, I'm gonna find land with ponder, so I don't have a problem. Overgrown Tomb. The Living Wish engine. I have decks with that too. They are not part of this series. So what are you going to get with Living Wish? Tell me. He's really thinking about it. Okay, that's some level, dude. I want to get to 7 mana. Of course I will. I will Burning Wish for a Blatant Thievery. What am I thinking about? I want that Underworld Connection. And Buseyu. My partner isn't doing much. So I am first pondering. There's the Scalding Tarn. I like that next turn. So I'm... No, I don't want to shuffle my library. I'll play that and I'll Burning Wish for a Blatant Thievery. Wait a minute. Yes, I'll Burning Wish for Explosive Vegetation actually. To get all the blue mana I need. And then I can draw into Blatant Thievery. But I want that Underworld Connection to be mine. That's a chance to 3 for 1 with my Blatant Thievery, and I really like that. Desperate Shaman could have really hurt my Magnivore tactic. But, whoa! Oh, well, his card draw is more expensive than mine. Vesuva enters the battlefield as a swamp. Well, that's interesting. Mana Vault. That makes... I believe there's something broken coming out of Middle Mage deck, and I will steal the Mana Vault if I can. Or possibly... Oh, I will probably steal the Buseyo. Who is that dude? He looks really slow. You encounter the most interesting decks when you play Two-Headed Giant. And I like to play Two-Headed Giant to relax. There is nothing to be gained here. It's just fun magic. And I hope it shows up on the YouTube screen. And even when I was off Magic for many years, almost 7 years, I still played Two-Headed Giant with this deck once a month or so, just because it was fun. That was I created a spike deck when I came back, so that's much newer. And if you're a power player, you will recognize the spike deck from is it Cloudpost? It's like a sick version of Cloudpost combined with Tron in modern with broken classic cards in it. So it's just sick. Glen Alendra Archmage, that's just awesome. I'm gonna get myself another volcanic island. And I'm gonna ponder. Now I'm looking for Blatant Thiever, and there we go. There it is. No, I don't want to shuffle, but I do want the mana needed to cast it. So I'm getting 2 islands here. If I even have 2 islands. I think I had 3 basic. No, I have 4 basics. There we go. So next on I have Blatant Thievery for the Bayou. And something else. It might be the Mana Vault. I'm not sure. Depends on if it's tapped or not. It will be tapped. I think something broken will come out of Middle Mage's deck. And Glenelender Archmage is tapped and will die. Why is my partner down to 3 cards? Phyrexian Arena is what I want to have. Thank you. Duress. No, nobody ever plays Duress in Two-Headed Giant. Consuming Vapors. Oh, very nice. Rebound is quite a good ability there. And I will be getting so many cards. It will be so much fun. If they don't spoil my attempt. So if I get to steal Underworld Connections and Phyrexian Arena, I'm so happy. But he's wishing for something nasty. He should wish for something that prevents my throwing Blatant Thievery, like, I don't know, Mesmeric Fiend. Or something like that. Scented Swarm. What? Okay, very interesting. It's probably awesome. Yes. Well, I hope my nice partner does something useful. Yeah, he's casting Ancestral Vision on himself. That's nice. Again, he's just crazy with his ancestral visions. And he's attacking with the Archmage, who is a 1/1. Okay. Fair enough. Two-headed giant games can sometimes take a long time. But this is nothing. We have only been going for 50 minutes. Okay, it's my time, my turn, my hour in the limelight. I'm pondering. Yeah, these are all great cards. And no shuffle, please. Blue, colorless. Red, blue, and black. Blatant Thiever owns for Exian Arena and Bayo. And that's it for me that turn. Some cards will come my way, especially after I cast Consecrated Swings. Nice play. I don't think he likes it. And Glendar Archmage will die horribly. I tap out every turn. I don't have any counter spells. That's just too much work for Two-Headed Giant. When I am under the influence of alcohol, I normally don't play competitive Magic, but I do play Two-Headed Giant because it's a lot of fun. Okay, Underworld Connections. Pay 1 life, draw a card. Sounds like an awesome deal. I will be doing some card drawing. Something huge is about to happen. Maybe just enormous drain lives or something. Sadistic Sacrament. He's gonna exile stuff. My stuff. What? Okay, he's exiling 15 cards. That's a shame. That probably means no more Burning Wish, no Magnivores. And it will have me draw my entire deck pretty quickly. So a lot of stuff he didn't like in my deck. So Burning Wish, Blatant Thievery, Capture of Jingtsu is a Time Walk effect, Chainer's Edict is gone, Magnivore, Shatterstorm. I play main deck Shatterstorm because there are so many people with artifact deck in this format. There is just like land left. That was a pretty devastating card actually. But it's the same cost as Time Stretch, and Time Stretch is probably nastier. 10 mana. Huh. Well, what do I have left to deal with them? Not much. It was necessary. You are too strong. But the card didn't get what was in my hand. So I will need to finish the game with that. Green Sun Zenith for 1. All my sideboard tech is now gone. Sadistic Sacrament. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna have to win the game of two solemn simulacrums and one consecrated swings. Or my nice little partner, who will now kill the Deathrite Shaman so he doesn't do nasty stuff to me. I hope. Kill the Deathrite Shaman. Kill him. Kill him. Hmm. What is there to hope for in my deck? Well, I can make my partner draw a lot of cards. Yeah, that's about it. So that's what we're gonna do. And that's what I like with Two-Headed Giant compared to Commander or any other multiplayer game, that you play together with somebody. So it's a great... oh, nice, he killed Deathrite Shaman. It's a great way to actually interact with other players. I am drawing a land. Yep, let's look for some stuff. Okay, you go on the bottom, you go on the top. Okay, so my buddy has 7 cards. Now he has 9. And I'm down to 20 cards in my library, and now it's 19. It's the last basic land. So I hope my buddy will do something useful. You often need to accelerate. You can't just play one land a turn. It's often not a good idea in Two-Headed Giant. That's why I play Solemn Simulacrums. That's why I play Explosive Vegetation. Because I need to... or Blatant Thiever as well. I didn't play the swings as I don't have anything useful to draw. I will play the swings next turn. There's another arena. If he gets one of those cards off against my friend and take 15 cards from him too, then we are in trouble. I think I'm just gonna draw my deck here and die. That's my plan. Beat down with consecrated swings. Because all of my good stuff is gone. My Timmy monsters. Yeah. Sacrifice that guy. Yes, I draw a card. So when did I stop drawing cards? 10 cards maybe? Oh, that's just an insult. And his rebound will get my next guy, so I'm out of this game. It was a bad time to make a video. But let's see if we can help our buddy win. That must now be the plan. And we have several cards that can target him for card draw. So we're gonna give him so many cards. And we're hoping he can use them all. Yes, we are waiting. There's a lot of waiting into a giant. It takes longer. Doesn't take as long as Commander, or perhaps the same time as Commander. But it takes a lot longer than a single duel. And I should really have been in bed by now. Have an important meeting tomorrow morning. So why am I doing a two-headed giant video? Yeah, I just thought of the idea, that I made the video. And that's often what I do. So please give me input. What kind of videos do you want? Let me know. Maybe I'll make them. Okay, we hope our buddy Murmanino does something. He has 7 mana. He could now use Blatant Thievery to take Phyrexian Arena Underworld Connection, which would probably be game for us, so we could win. But he cast Jace the Mind Sculptor. That's just awesome. There is a group that do magic music that I might have harassed you with before. They're called Spruik, or The Gathering. And they just made a little song about Jace the Mind Sculptor. So let's play that. When John Laux drafts, he always has music in the background. You can find it in the Spruik channel here. I should probably... Oh, it's my turn. I draw a card.
What we play, so always showed every last throw. Take the Mind Sculptor. Better than you know. What's the big deal about the magic ace on chase face on each one? And I've been waiting a ton. And I've been having more fun than legally done. I found Chase a year ago, see. What should I say? The chase found me.
I'm just loading him up with cards. And I will just be dead. And I think I'm gonna play the Simulacrum anyway. But I'm not gonna use the Underworld Connection. There is a sacrifice effect coming here, so I'm just gonna draw an extra card out of him. That'll keep him occupied. Why did I do that? Nice play. Okay, we have 30 lives. Middle Mage is doing broken things, but he is not drawing enough cards. He's spending his turn untapping Mana Vault. So what broken things will Jace do? What, he gets +2 from Brainstorm? No, that's the other thing he does. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, I sacrifice that guy. And draw a card. And that's probably the last card I draw out of my card draw. Because I'm gonna get milled. No one walker should have all that power. Yeah, show that all that power, Jace. And that was actually a remix. And here is the original. We are facing off against Sorin Markov. No, we are casting Sword. No. Middle mage is casting Sword. And we are countering him. What happened to Bajazzo Shelled Sword? Yes, he only works for instants and sorceries. Nice counterspell. Some pause music here. We're waiting for haunting echoes to resolve. And haunting echoes is still resolving. Long pauses where nothing happens. Very common into a giant. And I am so defeated by that one card. It hasn't happened to me before. I've been haunting echoed a lot, but I've never been sadistic sacramented. I'm gonna play the swings and try to beat down with it, but otherwise I'm just casting support cards on my pal and hoping that Jace is as amazing as he's supposed to be. What do you think about the music in the background? I find it hard to concentrate and it feels extremely casual. But John Locke's stream has it all the time on Twitch when he doesn't forget about it, so I should try it out. I don't really need more distractions than just talking, it's distracting enough in itself. Alright, Manino, do broken stuff.
Okay, how are we gonna do?
Well, the pacing sure is different than the Pauper videos. Can you have Pauper two-headed giant? That would be something. I'd play that a few games. Sounds fun. My friend is trying to think about something nasty to do. And he has Jace the Mind Sculptor and 11 cards in hand. He should be able to do something truly broken on turn 8 in a 2-headed game. It must actually be extremely easy to build decks to finish the game by then. I had a combo deck that had a 2-card kill. People didn't like that very much. It usually killed by turn 6, but I'm sure a turn 1 kill is possible in this format. And that's probably why it's not a competitive format. There's also to a giant standard and modern firing all the time. I hate building a to a giant standard deck because just a year later it's obsolete. Or 2 years later. I have done it before, but I stopped because I played to a giant so rarely that it just irritates me. Modern, I built a modern to a giant deck, it's crap. Destroy all enchantments, destroy all creatures with converted cost 4 or greater. That's you, Mr. Titan. And that's everything that happens. Jace would do something, right? Do it, Jace! Ooh, Sarah Ascendant, that's 31 lives! And Judge is familiar. Well, okay. I wish I could give in my Library Alexandria for the game. Jace on someone's stuff.
Okay, how are we gonna do this? 5 guilds, 5 beats, 5 verses. Who's on first?
I'm just casting compulsive research on my buddy.
It is rumored the Azorius paid an exorbitant sum.
Because that's all I'm good for. I'm like a card automat. And I'm gonna cast the Swings and try to go to town. He has only 1 card, so I might even get some hits in. I hate Yomotom because every land gets harder to use. And I'm not gonna draw cards out of it. We're still listening to the gathering. Now they're playing Return to Ravnica. I'm not drawing any cards right now because I don't want to get nailed. And I'm saying no. I'll do an always no, always G. When I'm allowed. It's always no, always G. F6. Oh, this is very casual, and I am a very destroyed deck by Sadistic Sacrament, so I'm trying to rely on my friend to win. Manino, it's all up to you. I'm feeding him with cards, and I'm hoping he will go far in this world and do broken things. But he spent 1 turn with Jace the Mind Sculptor, killing a 2/2 zombie, and that's not what you want to be doing with the most broken planeswalker ever, is it?
I mean, yeah, they're a little ICP seeming this time, but you can't associate them with the Juggalos. They don't have anything in common except this twisted circus thing. I mean, wait.
Yeah, Manino, my trust is now in you. Do it, Manino! Why is everything taking so long? Manino, get some cards! are waiting for Manino, as we often are in this game. He has a lot of options now. He has 13 cards in hand, and he's actually in danger of being milled as well. So I hope his deck actually has some sort of finisher. He's beating down. And maybe if he just plays 3 Sarah Ascendant here, I will be pleased.
As warm as the sun, as silly as fun, as cool as a tree, as scary as the sea, as hot as fire, cold as ice, sweet as sugar and everything nice.
Okay. Small flying counter creatures. Well, we do seem to have established some superiority here. With his 11 cards to there, what's that? It's Pride of the Clouds. It's a 6/6 flyer, that's awesome! And Jace is getting better and better. Sarah Ascendant has lifelink, very nice. Well, I'm sure he needs some more cards. And I will beat down with the swings. I'm gonna stop giving him cards when he is in danger of, when he's getting closer to 10 cards. And I'm beating down! Swings beat down. And we are actually doing substantial damage now by flyers. How much is this? 7, 9, 15. And we got them at 24, so we have a 2-turn cycle clock. But they are still drawing nasty cards that can do a lot. And this is unfortunate, but he's giving up, and I think he gave up. It's a very nice comeback as well. So the strategy worked. We got our deck destroyed by Sadistic Sacrament, but then we came back. We helped out our buddy, and he pulled through. But the other half of the other giant has not given up yet. So it's not clear that we have actually won. And there's a Cabal Coffers. That's always a nasty thing. Always. Mutilate. No. Something nasty is going down. Sanguinate. I call out random cards, so maybe I'm right and you just think I'm a genius. If anybody's listening to this. Anti-Semitism! No, that's not the name. Okay, his guys have hexproof and can be regenerated. That's just super great. He still can't stop the beats from our powerful flying armada. Regrowth for Grey Titan. Manino. Manino must be having some sort of lag problem. Antihero is not giving up. Though maybe he should.
And caverns old, the pines were roaring on.
I never was on the Pro Tour.
Yeah, this one's for the rest of
And we are just waiting for someone. We're waiting for Antihero to declare attackers.
big time.
And it's just taking forever.
So one going into the last round, get paired down. Is your boy making
He could very well do something to...
This one's a bad beat story. And you
He's
better
drawing an
bring it
extra
down
card.
to the last beat. Here it comes. Drop it.
He's probably not attacking. More flyers! That's awesome. And it's over! So that's what Two-Headed Giants is like. Spend $300 on a totally broken deck. I told Manino about my video. Yeah, thank you for surviving 49 minutes of Two-Headed Giant. And I'll be back with more Two-Headed Giant with this deck or the others, and I will do a walkthrough of the decks eventually as well. Let me know if you like this, and see you later.